Hi, Kathryn here with Circle Art Designs. Today I am bringing you just a glimpse. This will be a shop jewelry drop of things I've made on camera and off, and I wanted to bring them to you before the end of the year. So come along with me and take a look, and let's get started. So you may have noticed the mat has changed just a little bit that sits on my table. This is our Christmas fruit. Isn't that lovely? And the little sign right there, handmade by Circle Art Designs, is just to help me center the camera. Here we go. So starting off, I wanted to show these scripture cards my daughter got me for this Advent season. I just love these cards. Let's open it up and see what that first one is. Okay, the front of it I think is so pretty. It says, I can do all things in Christ that strengthens me. Isn't that a perfect thought for this Advent season as we prepare for the first coming of Christ, as we look forward to his second coming? But the thing about these cards is this is the start every time. But then we will flip it over and there's a little verse for us to brighten our day. So let's see here if I can get this thing flipped over. Yes, I can. And it says, a merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. You know, we had small group here last night, and that was one of the things we talked about is learning to live in the extravagant wonder of God and his creation. I hope you find that this time of the season as you prepare to celebrate Christmas. Okay, I've moved my little mat. I have got the blue one underneath it. And we're going to find the center of this one. And I think I'm getting pretty good at finding the center. Now, if my hands would just stay on center. But since this is a jewelry drop, I get to put my little lace heart out. And that pretty much stays where it's supposed to be, even when I pick it up. So that helps me a little bit in keeping the center. Now, this right here is a beautiful tie knotted necklace in the boho style. These are glass beads that have been wrapped together, just like the stacked earrings we have in the shop. And I added it to a knotted bracelet in the light sky blue. And this has quartz chips that are dyed in the pinks and the light blue. And I call this piece Morning Sky. And you will find it not only in the necklace section, but in the knotted cord section of our shop. And if I haven't mentioned our shop, it is circleartdesigns.square.site. I just love these beautiful boho style necklaces. This runs about 30 inches and the drop on this one is about 2 inches, almost 3. And so this is a long piece. And for people who, even though it's long, don't like to put it over their head, I put on a lobster claw clasp. Now this next one is called Starry Night, and this is in the 8-inch bracelet. This is an example of bead weaving, and it is in these lovely frosted black beads, and it has the peacock 11O seed beads to round it out, and I think it is lovely. It closes with a push clasp. It is not magnetic and it is not the lobster claw, but it is a button closure. It pushes together and it makes it real easy to put on. I love these type of bracelets. I had it available in the 8-inch, and that is still available. And in a little bit, I'll show you the 7-inch. But before I could get this out. It has been sold, but I marked it as sold at the back when the pictures. Now see how easy that was to put on? I love these wonderful little button clasps, and you just mash the little knot in, and it closes it up, and it stays secure. It's very beautiful, and I love these colors on these beads. All right, let's see what is next up. Oh, yes. These are the chandeliers that we made, I believe, last week on the YouTube channel. These are silver chandeliers, and the dangles on these are aventurine and clear crystal bicones. These hang about an inch from the loop on the hooks, and these hooks are silver plated and nickel free. So I think these are beautiful. I wish my camera had, there we go, it came back into place. Aren't those pretty? And they are in the shop. So take a look. Maybe you would like to take these home for yourself. Oh, our shop can only guarantee that things will get out that are ordered by, I said in the shop the 13th, but if you order it by early Friday morning, I might be able to get this out. Now, this next piece is your purple mountain. It is an owl. It's a beautiful piece of work with these ceramic owls. And I have to tell you, I made this video. I put the pieces up in the shop so that I could get a head start on it because of a small group that was happening at our home. And this one has already sold out and the picture has been taken down. But it's a beautiful, beautiful piece, and I wanted to leave it in since I had already made the video. But I did mark the picture at the back just to remind you. But isn't this a lovely piece? It's a little heavier than I like to wear, but that's because I have a disc problem in my neck. But it is just gorgeous. I loved making it, and I'm glad it's going to a new home. And onward. Oh, if you haven't liked this video yet, would you please take a moment and like it and leave a comment? And please stop by our shop and see the things that we have. Even if you're not getting it for Christmas, we have some beautiful pieces in our shop. Now this one is aventurine again. This is an aventurine dangle. You have two sizes. One of them is the 8mm faceted and the other is the 6mm round. And these are just very classy drops. Again, we do have a video up on how I made these. But aren't those lovely? And they are in the shop. And onward. This is another example of the bead weaving bracelet. This also is in a 8-inch bracelet. It is called Fire and Ice. These are crackle beads. They are just gorgeous. And this necklace, and this bracelet is so pretty on. I used this one with a lobster claw clasp. When I made these, I was playing with different types of clasps for bracelets. Again, it is in the 8-inch. I'm sorry, it got out of focus. And that's kind of what it looks like when it is on the wrist. It's not too big. It's a perfect size. It's comfortable to wear. And the crackled glass is amazing. Fire and Ice. Isn't that a perfect name for this? And as I said, it is in the shop. Okay, So let's see what else I have going here. Or am I stuck right there? Oh, you know what I was doing? I was messing with the lighting. I was having trouble when I was filming this particular piece. My lighting kept going bright, and then it would get too dark and you couldn't really see the colors. And I was going, what is wrong with it? I never figured it out. But it is what it is. Okay, here you go. We also made these earrings in the same as we did the adventurine. These beautiful boho drop earrings are in rose gold and yellow gold. Oh, there goes the light again. And a carnelian bead and pressed glass leaves. Isn't that lovely? Also, the hematite, simulated hematite, is in a rose gold metal. I think this is a lovely piece. Oh, and the name of these earrings are Rose Blaze. Isn't that a perfect name? And they run 3 inches in length from the circle at the bottom of the hook. Again, this is another of the Starry Nights. This is our 7-inch bracelet, and I am sorry to say this one is already sold out. And it again has one of those push clasps. But the 8-inch is beautiful. It just hangs a little lower on your hand. So stop in and take a look. And as I was saying before, it's not that we're not taking orders. It's just that I cannot guarantee that the orders will get to you by Christmas if you order after the 13th, maybe the 14th. Now here are Teardrop and Venturine. These are also sold. They didn't even make it off of my work table before somebody walked through my house and said, hey, I would like to get those from you for a gift for Christmas. So, but they are beautiful earrings and they're simple to make. And we do have a YouTube video on it. And if you just love this style, if you will private message me, I will see if I have any of these Venturines in stock, but you will not get them till after January. But aren't they pretty? I just love them, and they are so delicate. Just a footnote, although I will try to get things up for YouTube, I can't guarantee when or how many I'm going to get up. We are right in the push of Christmas, as I am sure you are too. And I do a lot of handmade gifts at this time. Oh, I'll finish this thought in a moment. This is called our root beer float in the brown and clear crackled beads. This has also a brown silver line mix of the 11 O's as the seed beads in it, and I absolutely adore this bracelet. I went ahead and put on a lobster claw clasp on this, and the findings on this one are in gold. This is another, I believe it is a 7-inch because I put a 2-inch extender on it. So this bracelet can actually go up to 9 inches, depending on, what your wrist size is and where you like your bracelets to hang. I like my bracelets to go past the wrist and hang slightly on the hand. So it just depends on where you like it. All right, another one of our knotted cord necklaces in the boho style. This is another stacked pendant, and this one is called Gentle Earth. Again, you can find it in the knotted cord jewelry or in the necklace and pendant in our shop. Now, I love this necklace. I have to tell you, when I do these stacked bead necklaces, usually I only have, for the pendant itself, just 1, 2, or 3 beads in a series. They're beads that I've picked up places or I've used from other places, and I put them in my plastic container, and then I use them for the stacked jewelry, and I think they are so pretty. Now, the chips on these are actually semi-precious gemstones. They are the picture jasper. They have some tiger eye. It has red jasper and adventurine in it. And then for the teeny little spaces, this is a very delicate looking necklace. The teeny little ones are sapphire, and they're in little bitty beryl beads and in round faceted beads. This is on a chocolate brown or dark brown cord, and it is just lovely. Again, it's a 30-inch because these tie bohos are usually always long, but the stacked pendant on this one only runs about 2.5 inches in length. Isn't that lovely? I love making these. This is something that I enjoy doing as just relaxing. And I make a lot of them. I still have pieces that are setting up on forms in my work area, waiting for me to get pictures so that I can get them in the shop, which I hope to do after the first of the year. But again, this one is in our shop, and I'm sorry, the light is going up, the light is going down, and I hope to fix that before I have to video again. But I did not want to make this over again. Okay, back to what I was saying. So we always take a Christmas break from the week before Christmas through Epiphany. If you don't know what Epiphany is, that is the end of the 12 days of Christmas that run from Christmas Day, 12 days out to Epiphany. And so since I take a break then, if I have time, I will be putting out YouTube videos. But we have a lot of things, the celebrations and family and friends coming over. So just be patient with me. I'll put up notices on the community board as I get videos out. So all of these here are, again, the bead weaving, and they are all in these beautiful, from the dark black to the brown and clear to it's kind of a red amber and an aqua blue. It really looks like fire and ice. It's well worth bringing home. And then the earrings, you have seen these before. These are the dangles with the adventurine and the 6mm and 8mm. And if you really want to know what's happening right now, I lost the other earring and looking frantically in my stack of stuff. And then we have the chandeliers and the teardrops. I think the teardrops are the next one. Nope, I'm wrong. Rose Blaze. Aren't those lovely? You know, when I discovered that people in the early part to mid part of the 1900s always named their pieces, I thought, oh, that's lovely. What a beautiful tradition. I wonder why we left it out. We've just fallen off. I guess maybe if you're very wealthy, you have pieces that are named. But since the Lord gave us the ability to create, and He named everything He created, or He had Adam name everything he created, we should follow in our Father's examples, I think. And so I try to always name my pieces. All right, let's see. I think the tie necklaces are next. And oh yes, and this is a tie necklace. It's just different from the others because I have a tendency to make them more delicate looking, but this was such a hit. I was so amazed because, like I said, I have a tendency not to make jewelry that's too heavy, but it was. And the person who bought it said, well, this isn't heavy at all, but it was heavy to me. Okay, I'm trying to show you the lovely owls because when I filmed this was still in the shop, but I just really enjoyed the look of it. And then the morning sky tie cord necklace with that beautiful glass stacked pendant. It's really pretty. It's so delicate looking, and it's such a long necklace. You would think it would be heavy looking just because of the length, but it's not. Even when you put it on, it's just delicate, and all the little chips going down draw your eye down to that stacked pendant. And then the gentle earth. I love that piece. If it stays too long in the shop, it becomes mine. So here are pictures. I have marked the ones that are sold. Please take a look. Go over and visit our shop at circleartdesigns.square.site and take home something for your collection, or maybe for a friend. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I have had such a good time making these pieces over the last few months. I am really bad about getting things in the shop because my days are so busy. If I get it recorded, I think I've done a good job, let alone get it up in the shop and edited and on YouTube. So I just want to thank you for joining me this year in this lovely beading adventure. I hope your Advent is going well as you prepare for Christmas. I have finally got all the decorations up in my house and in my yard because, as I said, we had home group yesterday and I wanted it to be beautiful for the people who were coming to my home. Well, I will see you, I hope, later in the week. God bless y'all. Happy Advent and Merry Christmas. Kathryn, circleartdesigns.square.site.